morning and welcome to Yoga and You. Today we are in 136.1 Yoga Studio. I am Ramnan, the Yoga instructor. We will today talk about pranayama, one of the most important topics of yoga. Pranayama is made up of two syllables, prana and ayama, which literally means expanding the pranic flow inside the body. Primarily, what is prana? Prana is the life force which keeps us all alive. Ayama means to expand this flow of energy inside the body. So this practice helps us to expand this flow and tries to store this energy inside the body. How do you expand this flow? There are channels inside the body which channelizes this pranic energy into the body. These are called as the nadis. In yoga we say there are somewhere around 72,000 nadis. We try to cleanse these nadis and try to strengthen these nadis to store energy inside. And there are certain reservoirs in the body called as the chakras. These reservoirs store prana into them. So in a pranayamic practice, we try to expand the pranic flow through the breathing exercises. At the gross level, this tries to keep our respiratory functions working properly. At the subtle level, this helps us to cleanse the pranic channels and helps us to store more and more pranic flow inside the body. Today we have got Jayashree, who is going to demonstrate the Nadi Shuddhi Pranayama. We are just doing it as a breathing practice. As a pranayama, it requires certain things like you have to inhale, you have to hold, and then you have to exhale and you have to hold. All these things are required, but initially in this practice we are just going to inhale and exhale. As you do the inhalation and exhalation, the primary focus is to make sure your inhalation and exhalation is as smooth as possible without any jerks and jolts into it. Try to naturally prolong your inhalation and naturally prolong your exhalation. For any pranayamic practice, ideally sit in any meditative posture, making sure your spine is straight and your head is in line with your spine. Pull your chin back slightly. Yes. Now keep your left hand in chin mudra, right hand in Vishnu mudra, where you fold these two fingers. Ideally, to get this, you just say hi to everybody, then you shoot everybody on top, fold those two fingers and open the other two. And cup it. This is your Vishnu mudra. Now block your right nostril with your thumb. Inhale through your left. Slow and prolonged inhalation. As your inhalation is over, block your left and exhale through your right. As the exhalation is over, inhale through your right. As the inhalation is over, exhale through your left. Repeat this process continuously, 10 rounds. Ideally, make sure there is no sound of your inhalation or exhalation being heard. Make sure your breathing is slow and prolonged and as smooth as possible without any jerks and jolts. This is the first primary requirement for practicing Nadi Shuddhi Pranayama. This is one of the most safest pranayam. This tries to keep the pranic flow in balance all through your body, and if you are having any imbalance, this will try to get that back to balance. Today we saw the practice of pranayama. First, the practice of Nadi Shuddhi Pranayama, which is one of the most simple and very safe way to start with pranayama. It is a very safe practice for any beginner to start with, and as a pranayama you have got many details to be added to this practice. Maybe in the further episodes we will try to add up those things and see further details of this.